What do Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, and Steve Jobs all have in common? It's not their wealth. It's not their talent. It's something far simpler, something you can start implementing today that will completely transform your life. David discovered this secret in Chapter 2, and within 30 days, he went from chaos to complete control. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn separates dreamers from achievers. Welcome back to Book Breeze, where we turn powerful books into life-changing stories. If you missed Chapter 1, go back and watch it now, because David's journey builds on every lesson. Last time, we saw how setting clear goals gave David direction. But here's the problem. Goals without a system are just wishes. Today, we're diving into Chapter 2 of How to Be Disciplined by Sheldon Howe. And this chapter, this is where David's life goes from hoping to happening. So, David has his goals written down. His chart is on the wall. He's motivated. But after a few weeks, something starts happening. Some days he wakes up early, some days he doesn't. Some days he's productive, other days he wastes hours scrolling social media. His life is still unpredictable, still chaotic. Sound familiar? One evening, frustrated with himself, David opens the book again. Chapter 2 stares back at him. Develop a routine. And right there on the first page, he reads something that stops him cold. Creating a consistent daily routine helps in building habits that reinforce discipline. A structured schedule minimizes distractions and promotes productivity by allocating specific times for tasks. David realizes something crucial. He's been treating every day like a blank canvas, making decisions from scratch. What time should I wake up? Should I work out today? When should I study? And every single decision is draining his willpower. He needs something more powerful than motivation. He needs a system. Here's where it gets deep. Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, once said, "Lose no time. Be always employed in something useful. Cut off every unnecessary action." Franklin was obsessed with routine. He planned every hour of his day. Wake at 5 a.m., work, study, sleep, repeat. And look what he achieved. Inventor, author, diplomat, one of the most influential people in American history. David reads another line in the book that hits different. A structured schedule minimizes distractions and promotes productivity by allocating specific times for tasks. Think about that. When you have a routine, you're not deciding if you'll do something, you're just doing it because it's time. The decision is already made. David remembers something else he once heard. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Not what we do once in a while, what we do repeatedly. That's the power of routine. So, David sits down with his notebook and designs his ideal day. Wake up at 6 a.m., exercise from 6:15 to 7 a.m., breakfast by 7:30, work from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., 1 hour for learning and self-development, sleep by 10 p.m. Writing it down? Easy. Following it, that's where the real battle begins. The next morning, the alarm screams at 6 a.m. David's hand reaches for the snooze button. Every cell in his body wants 5 more minutes. But then he remembers what he read. Habits are hard to build initially, but consistency makes them easy over time. He literally forces himself out of bed. Those first few days are absolute torture. His body fights him. His mind tells him he's being too rigid, too extreme. But he keeps going. Why? Because he remembers what Jim Rohn said. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without that bridge, his goals are just fantasies. Here's what starts happening. After the first week, waking up gets slightly easier. After 2 weeks, his body starts anticipating the alarm. By week 3, something magical occurs. He wakes up before the alarm goes off. His routine is becoming automatic. But the real transformation happens at work. Before his routine, David would sit at his desk and wonder what to work on first. He'd check emails, then social media, then back to emails. Hours would vanish with little accomplished. Now, he sits down at 8 a.m. sharp, and his mind knows this is work time. No distractions, no excuses, just focus. His manager notices, "David, what's gotten into you? Your productivity has skyrocketed." David just smiles. He's not working harder, he's working smarter. His routine has eliminated decision fatigue. Tony Robbins once said, "It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, it's what we do consistently." David is living proof of this. Every single day, he's showing up for himself. Not when he feels like it, not when he's motivated, every single day. But here's the beautiful part that David discovers. One Sunday, his friend Marcus calls. "Movie today?" Old David would have said yes immediately and destroyed his routine. New David pauses. He thinks about what the book taught him. Routine doesn't mean rigidity, it means structure with flexibility. He adjusts his schedule, watches the movie, and gets back on track the next day. The book had warned him, a rigid routine can become a burden, but a flexible routine gives you the freedom to choose. This is the balance David needed. Structure with breathing room, discipline with humanity. Fast forward 30 days. David looks at his life and barely recognizes it. His wall chart is covered in check marks. He's lost 5 kilograms. He's finished 2 courses. He's reading consistently. His relationships are stronger. But more than any of this, he feels different inside. He feels powerful, in control, confident. Why? Because every day his routine proves to him that he can keep promises to himself. Every time the alarm rings and he gets up, he's voting for the person he wants to become. As philosopher William James said, all our life is but a mass of habits. David is deliberately choosing his habits instead of letting them choose him. His coworkers ask him, "How do you stay so disciplined?" David tells them the truth. "I'm not more disciplined than you. I just don't rely on discipline anymore. My routine carries me forward even on days when I don't feel like it." So, here's what I want you to understand. Right now, your life is the sum of your routines. If you're not where you want to be, it's because your daily habits aren't aligned with your goals. The beautiful news is you can change this starting today. Kobe Bryant used to wake up at 4 a.m. every single day to train. Obama exercises every morning before leading a nation. Michelle Obama schedules her workouts like business meetings. These aren't superhumans. They're people who understood what David learned. Routine is the foundation of achievement. David's journey is far from over. Chapter 2 gave him structure, but he's about to face an even bigger challenge in Chapter 3. Something that will test every ounce of willpower he's built. Something that separates good from great. Here's your mission. Right now, design your ideal morning routine. Just the first 3 hours of your day. Write it down. Wake up time, exercise, breakfast, whatever matters to you. Then, commit to following it for just 7 days. Not 30, not forever, just 7 days. Screenshot your routine and share it in the comments. Tag 3 friends who need to see this. Hold each other accountable. Because here's the truth. You're not going to feel like it tomorrow morning, but do it anyway. That's where transformation lives. And if you want to know what happens next in David's journey, if you want to discover the one thing that almost destroyed everything he built, then you need to follow Book Breeze right now. Hit that follow button, turn on notifications, because Chapter 3, Embrace Self-Control, is coming next, and it's going to challenge everything you think you know about willpower. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're ready to build your routine. Your future self will thank you for the decision you make today. This is Book Breeze, where discipline becomes destiny. See you in Chapter 3.